Welcome to Good Mythical More. You know, sometimes if you have a mortifying memory, something that's happened to you in your past, it's good to bring it up and just process it with your bosses on their internet show. So that's what we're doing. We're bringing on mythical crew members and we're gonna match them to their mortifying memory.
But first, let's boogie down now.
I like that. I like that.
That's the joke? Just a stab. It's just a stab.
You know what? That's the second time that's happened to me today. This feeling of, was that a mistake? I got in the shower this morning.
Oh gosh.
And I washed my hands first. Cause I pooped, okay? And I was like, instead of washing my hands in the sink, I'm gonna wash them in the shower. So the first thing I did in the shower was I washed my hands. And I soaped up my hands, then all of a sudden, boof, the water just dies. It's gone.
Oh my.
The water's gone.
Oh my.
And I'm just thinking, what? I'm glad I'm only soapy in my hands. And I was like, how do I rinse off my hands?
And more importantly, what happened to the water?
And then, so I took down the towel and I just dried off my soapy hands, which felt so wrong. And then I was gonna put the towel around me and walk down to see what kid did something wrong.
It's the water cop.
The water cop.
The water cop.
Yeah, I call my middle son the water cop. If he knows I'm in the shower, he goes out front, turns off the water. Come on in, guys. No, there's, we have these sensors that if anything leaks in the house, it automatically shuts off the water, and that's what happened. But I just turned around, I was like, I'll try it one more time. Maybe it is the water cop. I turned it back around and it started working.
Oh, it rectified.
I got back in. So I kind of thought that the song would keep playing in the same way.
What was leaking in your house?
Move over so we can see Kaylin's face.
Yeah, well, I gotta be in the show too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this, Kaylin. And you guys move on over.
You know, interestingly, you know this because I was late for your little...
KG, just get uncomfortably close to Chase.
I was late for our little get-together.
You smush on up here. Go
because
ahead.
of we were getting ready to go to to see Lincoln Christie and friends, and we were getting ready to go out the door, and I see a river of water running from the washing machine into the kitchen. It's like soapy water. I turned the washing machine off. We got like 25 towels and cleaned it up, and then I'm like, why didn't the water cop catch that? Because we have a water cop at our house. There's just sensors in all these places. And Jesse was like, oh, we don't have one in there. We don't have one in the one place that you definitely should have it, which is the laundry room. Mm-hmm. This was, it led to a little argument.
Oh.
Yeah, because
a little dispute.
Because you said it was her fault.
She said, well, last time this happened, the water cop next to the fridge in the kitchen caught it. So she was letting the water go out and into the... This is the second time that I wasn't home the first time.
How close is the laundry room to the kitchen?
I mean, that water has to go 15
Adjacent.
feet. 15 feet. But it has to go out and around and then go into the kitchen. I was also like, man, my house isn't level. No. You know? My house isn't level. There's the low point. It's all going over there.
Water cops are never there when you need him.
Yeah,
I always say that.
Yeah.
I thought y'all were making up Water Cop. I thought that was just a
Water
joke.
Cop,
I was
not a
like,
sponsor.
Not a
really
sponsor.
funny.
Is water cop, is this like a prank situation or is this like a conserving water situation?
No, it's basically so like...
It's so your house doesn't flood if something goes wrong.
It happened. So
Oh no, I thought you'd said Lincoln.
That was a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Lincoln Christie...
It's hard to tell sometimes.
Lincoln Christie, you had a leak in your kitchen a few years ago. And
When
they
we were
had
on vacation.
had to redo the whole kitchen, the flooring and everything. And so they were like, well, we're getting water cops and our insurance, is going to go down because of these water cops. And I was like, well, I want water cops. So if you get water cops, your insurance will go down.
Kaylin, KG, Chase, hot dog on a stick.
Yes, sir.
When I was 3 or 4, my family took a summer beach trip. After getting out of the shower, I saw my family downstairs at the condo pool and thought it would be funny to open the curtains, drop my towel, and start dancing to make them laugh. About 15 seconds into dancing like crazy, I noticed that there were other families down at the pool. Many other families. who were all looking at me.
Well, how old?
3 or 4, so that's not
Okay.
accidental
You
flasher.
said 34.
That could only be me.
That's early to have a memory, but the traumatic ones are the ones you tend to remember. Naked and traumatic. It goes a little earlier, so 3 or 4.
I don't really see any of you as an exhibitionist.
Yes.
Well, you know what, Chase? I take it back. I mean, Chase has been naked in our office many times.
That's true. That is true.
I was thinking, Kaylin, this seems like her sense of humor. But we'll start it over there with Chase. You want to?
Yeah. How
Read
about this
Disney
one?
World slip up?
I was at Disney World, and it was pouring rain, which often happens down there because it's in Florida. Mm-hmm. When I got off a ride, but I quickly ran to the next ride I wanted to go on. I was doing this in an area with hundreds of people around me. Once I got to the center of those people, I slipped, felt my body completely lift off the ground, and then smacked onto the ground and hit my head. I've never heard so many people say, "Damn!" and "Ooh!" so loudly before. The most awful part was that no one came to help me as I just laid on the ground in the pouring rain. Eventually, my mom came and helped me up.
Oh no!
Damn!
Nobody wanted to give up their place in line. It's so valuable.
Disney.
Kaylin, you found this one very amusing.
Yeah, I mean, just
I know-
imagining a body like this.
Bam.
It's pretty. I mean, it's not funny, but it is. It's one of those.
If it happened to you, it's pretty funny.
Is it? If it happened to me, I'd be pretty devastated.
No, I mean, since it happened to you, you can find it funny. But no one else felt like they could really laugh like you.
I don't really
So
laugh
that
at my own pain personally, but
Okay. I just thought it was a tell. Thought it was a
you can
tell.
make your guess
I've
however.
never seen any of you slip and actually become airborne. So,
Imagine that's a regular occurrence in the office. Just everyone.
The office is pretty slick.
Slow motion.
Is it?
You haven't noticed how slick the office is?
Some of the fridges.
we have a slick office?
It's a slick office. I mean, if there's wetness,
All
gotta-
the water cups.
you got to watch out.
Yeah.
We need some water
We need
cops.
some water cups.
We should have some water cups here.
This weekend, I'm testing all my water cops. After what happened to you, I'm going to take the time to do it.
Part of the test is making sure you have one in the places that you need it.
Well, the batteries can die because it connects wirelessly to the.
Did you properly
To the
clean up
mainframe.
after the toilet? Because if I know I'm taking a shower after I make a poopy,
Oh,
I may not do as thorough of a job as I would.
I appreciate the question.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah. Better man than me.
I have a bidet.
Oh.
But sometimes I'll save that, I'll shave a couple of seconds off of the bidet time if I know I'm getting into this.
Yeah, it's
I'm a conservationist.
If you have like a handheld thing that you can really get the angle on it.
Oh, when I bend over, my butt's at shower head height.
Okay.
This is the war I signed.
So who is this?
It's a
KG said this
bidet
isn't
of
the more I
sorts.
signed up for.
This is a bidet of sorts. I think this was KG. I mean, I haven't heard you talk about Disney World or Disneyland, but I could see you doing that.
I'm a clumsy person.
No, I could see you aggressively running to another ride.
You think I run?
Yeah.
Right.
Disney parks in the rain are fun though. 'Cause,
It's
lot
a
of
whole
people don't
experience.
know.
That's
Yeah.
And then you get the park to yourself pretty much.
Yeah, I did that for Harry Potter World when it first opened.
Yeah, but
Like,
there were
there's no
people
one
there just laughing in her face, Chase.
Yeah, Disneyland and Disney World are different beasts.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
We may switch these around, KG. Oh, this is interesting. Organism orgasm.
Okay.
In sixth grade science class, my teacher used the word organism. I raised my hand and very sincerely and innocently asked, "Can that also be pronounced orgasm?" I vividly remember the teacher giving me a strange look, as if she was thinking, "What is this child up to?" She answered with a curt no and moved on. I wasn't embarrassed in the moment because I didn't know any better, but looking back, I am not only humiliated, but also wonder how I knew the word orgasm.
Can that also be pronounced orgasm.
I think you can also say orgasm for that.
Correct.
Sixth grade. Sixth grade is a tough time to be doing that because half the room knows what it is.
Yeah.
If they have older siblings. I didn't know what anything was.
Right.
Probably good.
I still don't think they're real.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
Everyone's faking it.
The tell in this one, Rhett, is the part of the story when the teacher says,
What is that child?
"What is this child up to?" That's not something Carney would write. He wouldn't put those words in a teacher's mouth. What is this child up to?
You think Kayla
I can
would say
hear
that?
Kaylin saying that, because she put the thought in the teacher's head. It's as if the teacher was.
The teacher
thinking,
didn't say it.
What is this child?
She
up to?
wasn't. I agree with this. A good guess.
What is
Kaylin.
this child up to? Can everybody just say, what is this child up to?
This is like a lineup on SVU, right?
Yeah.
What is this child up to?
What is this child up to?
What is this child up to?
Oh, that's pretty good.
what is this child up to?
Oh, it could have been KG too.
Could have been KG. She hit her head at Disney World.
Finally, I went to the.
Wrong funeral? How does that happen?
Even though I'm terrified of anything dead, I mustered the courage to go to an unexpected funeral to support a close friend during their grieving time. I walked inside and saw an usher. Is this the Doe family funeral service? I asked.
Fake name.
No, he whispered, but come on in. He said as he pushed me into the room.
Come on, man.
Before my brain had time to process what had happened, I, a terrified teenager, was standing in a room filled with nothing but people over the age of 50 and a dead old woman in an open casket 15 feet away.
What?
I sat down in the back, legitimately paralyzed from shock. After 2 teary-eyed testimonies, I bolted and called my friend to figure out what the heck had happened. It turns out that the funeral was the next week.
Whoops.
Not this one. He got a good laugh, but part of me has never recovered. Good news is that it was a week later, so it wasn't like you were at the wrong funeral at the exact time they were having the other funeral.
And what was the age? 15?
A terrified teenager.
Teenager. Okay, so let's say it could be 18. That's demonstrating a lot of maturity for a teen.
To support someone in a time
support
of
someone,
grieving.
To go to a funeral alone, to support a friend. That's very nice.
Well, when my cousin and
I like the character of this employee.
My cousin and I were at
It's probably not me.
No one else.
my cousin and I were at our my grandma's funeral, and at the funeral home before it started, and we were like, "You want to go? You want to go exploring?" Yeah, and so we found an open casket, in like another room, getting ready.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
You stumbled upon a dead person?
Like it was like no one. It was an open casket, just like, and no one was in there. And it was just like little kids running around and like going and standing up and like looking.
Looking at a dead person.
Absolutely not.
Never forget it, man.
Was it traumatizing? It seems like you really liked it.
It's fascinating, man. Because you're like, that person's dead, man.
You didn't touch her, right?
No,
Okay.
not too much. Okay, so I mean, we're basically stuck with Carney here, but I don't know how I feel about.
I hear that so often.
It's not right.
Okay, I feel like this is a switcheroo here. I think we might be
A flasher. I think he might be the flasher. You think everybody's wrong?
No, I think we might be right about Kaylin.
What is this girl thinking?
I think Carney's the accidental flasher. I think Chase might be the Disney World slip up.
You think if Chase fell down in front of a crowd of people and just laid there, no one would help him?
His mom would.
My mom would, yeah, that's true.
So let's move Flasher
To Carney?
to Carney.
Oh, you just want to? How about you just want to do this? You just want to give Chase wrong? Does wrong funeral sound right for Chase?
Well, the other thing is, the wrong funeral person said they were scared of stuff.
Dead stuff.
But you wear a lot of horror shirts, including this one.
Oh, that's a cool shirt. I didn't even see that shirt.
Most people
That's
don't like
awesome.
funerals.
But you don't like funerals. But you were willing to go to the funeral, so this could be KG, and then that could be Chase's mom helping him. Kaylin, we're just only certain about you and the orgasm. So, are we right?
No. No.
We're not right. All right, this has to be KG.
So you
And
went
then wrong funeral.
this Chase and Disney World slip up is Kaylin.
Kaylin, are we right?
No. We're just gonna try each option.
Okay, which one are you?
I'm the wrong funeral.
Ah, the wrong funeral.
The wrong funeral.
No,
That's nice of you.
Oh yeah, no, but I was so scared. Like I'm so afraid of like anything dead. I don't even kill bugs because I don't like to look at their dead bodies. And
Oh.
so to walk into a room and it's completely the wrong funeral. The lady was at least 90 years old and they're all crying. Like, I remember when we used to fish. And I'm like,
We finished.
I used to-
in the back of the
Fishing
room.
stories.
It was so scary.
Man, that sucks.
Yeah, it's weird.
For
'cause
everybody.
I had an orgasm at a funeral once, so this is like.
I actually have to go. Yeah, that's so crazy. Like, I gotta get out of here.
Anyone who wants to leave right now can.
Yeah, like, what?
I do want to totally change the subject. I want to thank everybody who's already completed the annual Mythical census and snagged that store discount for some sweet apparel. If you're waiting, you can still take the Mythical Census. It's live until midnight tonight. Let your voice be heard, mythicalcensus.com for the census.
Okay.
Are you orgasm?
Gosh.
You're orgasm.
Your orgasm.
It's just a nickname.
It just felt like a weird thing to say.
Are
to
you?
somebody. This happened to me.
This happened to me.
You don't know why you were saying
No, I don't know
The
why
word.
the
It was-
word was in my vernacular. I clearly remember her face told me like something just happened that shouldn't have happened when she looked at me. And eventually I put two and two together and
Is it also pronounced orgasm? Anyone? Everyone. That's amazing. I mean, you just take the "ni" out. Take the "ni" out.
you got yourself an orgasm.
Did you slip up at Disney?
I've never been to Florida.
Oh my gosh.
We were completely wrong.
You were the accidental flash.
Was the accidental flash?
And you remember that at that young of an age.
Oh yeah, because I remember the one just thinking like this is gonna make them laugh, and then I remember that immediate shock and just very pained embarrassment. Also because I was supposed to like take a quick shower because I was at the beach and then go join them at the pool. So I was like,
Oh,
now
you
I
had
have
to go down
there
With
all
everybody
those
who
things.
saw your wiener.
Yeah.
But from a distance, you know.
Is it the type of thing that like, is it a story that keeps getting told by your family?
Yeah, because we would go to that same like condo complex for 1 week every year in the summer, and
And
so
you
every
reenact
year
it?
they would bring it back up. We'd see some of the same families, and I'd get older and older and just get more and more embarrassed. Especially like as I'd start being like, oh, now I've got a crush on this girl, but she saw me nakedly dancing when I was 4.
Oh wow. And then you hit your head?
Yeah, I had a mild concussion for like 2 weeks. It was bad. I think I blacked out for 5 seconds. It was
And
like,
nobody helped you.
No, like it was pouring rain. I just opened my eyes and just the rain's falling. And my mom's like wobbling. She's like, I'm coming. It's okay. But I think this is going to be my thing because yesterday I actually fell at Universal Studios. I was stepping off the tram and I just went,
Really?
You okay?
no, nobody helped me.
What
So
is it? What causes that?
I just like stepped off like, and then my foot landed in like a crack and I like twisted and I
Like,
fell.
why is no one helping you? Is
Yeah,
my
I don't know.
question.
So
Like,
sad.
You look like someone who needs to be helped.
Oh, did you say something falls?
what in the world does that mean?
I didn't mean it like that. You look like someone who, if they needed help,
You need some help.
would get it. Make your voice heard by filling out the census at mythicalcensus.com and you'll earn a special discount at the store.